Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to CHIT-CHATURDAY. I'm so excited that you could stop by and join me today. I just wanted to take a moment in the beginning of this video because this week I had posted a video earlier and it was pre-recorded. And so I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you to Arylnn who gave my channel a shout out. So special, so sweet. So welcome if any of you are coming over from Arylynn's channel. I hope you find yourself, right at home here. Make yourself at home. Enjoy what I have to offer here. As of late, I've been doing some more decorating type videos. I've been just kind of trying to delve into some different areas here in my channel, but overall, my channel really is just me. Everything that I enjoy sharing with you, and if I've kind of ebbed and flowed in things, and so if you go back to the beginning of my channel, you can kind of see my journey. But today we're going to be talking about something that I mentioned in last Saturday's video, which was some lip combinations. And then I also have an Amazon haul. I just kind of have a few things I want to share with you. And the reason this video is such a hodgepodge is because my camera broke this week and I had full intentions on doing some decorating videos, but it's in the shop getting fixed. And so hopefully next week I will have it back and we can get into some things, some really great things that I have planned. But that just kind of threw a wrench in this week's plans, but that's okay because we're just gonna roll with something else. I feel like my CHIT-CHATURDAY videos kind of give me liberty to just shoot the breeze, talk about whatever I want to talk about, and this is my favorite time to just, and that's why I started CHIT-CHATURDAY years ago, was I wanted a dump all place on my channel where I could just sit down, talk about my week, what I've been doing. I kind of got off track of doing a dump all video for a while there and just was uploading a video on Saturdays, but I want to go back to what the original intent was for CHIT-CHATURDAY, which was indeed this. And so I want to try on for you some of my current favorite lip combinations. Now this is a video that I've done in the past years ago. I mean, it's been a few years since I've done one of these. And why I find a lip combination video helpful is that over the years, let me just kind of show you, I've collected quite a few lip liners. What I found really helpful about lip pencils is that a few things. So a lip pencil really helps fill in the outer line and create a nice border. Not only does it create a border and kind of prevent your lipstick or gloss from feathering, but that border creates a really nice contour, a nice shadow, and I think that's what gives that depth to a lip look is, not just having a lipstick end and then there's just nothing to keep it in. It creates that dimension, and I personally am a huge fan of dimension in a lip look, and so I kind of wanted to share with you from my own experience and my personal preferences of how I pair lip liners with lipsticks, why I've chosen this color with this color, and just I'm gonna do like just maybe a nude, a pink, a red, that kind of thing, and we're gonna try it on and you can kind of see. I tried to do a neutral makeup look. That's another thing. I personally like to pair my makeup with my outfit. So like for instance today I was either gonna do a red lip or maybe a deep berry because I like how that pairing goes with, this is a navy and white shirt. That's just how I like to wear it. Now you can do whatever you want to do with your makeup, but I think personally it looks really nice when you kind of pull colors from your outfit into your makeup look. So let's get into the first combination. So I'm going to start with a lip liner that I've mentioned countless times here on my channel, but is one I reach for over and over and over again, and I use it with a variety of tones, whether we're talking a nude, a peach, a pink, or even like sometimes with a red lipstick I'll wear this lip liner. So for me it's a very highly used lip liner. It's by Lancome and the shade is Ideal. Here's what it looks like. I'll give you a nice little swatch next to this kitty scratch here, but it's basically like a mauve brown. So it gives a hint. It's a really nice contour shade. This is one I'd put in that category of you can use it with a lot of different shades, but it's going to create a really nice depth and dimension to any sort of lip combination. Another thing about lip liners is that you can really change up the color of your lipstick by, completely filling in your lines with a lip liner like this, or deepening, darkening, lightening. I just find they're really a multi-purpose tool. So I'm going to pair this lip liner with this color by Charlotte Tilbury. It's a beautiful peachy nude with some good pigmentation to it, so it's not going to be like a concealer color on your lips. The shade is called Bitch Perfect. So you can see how that deeper tone of lip liner paired with a lighter tone of lipstick creates a nice contour. Now, I did not go too heavy on the lip liner, nor did I go too heavy on the lipstick. I just did a light wash of color and then really smushed it in so that the deep tone of the lip liner isn't apparent after you apply the lipstick. You really want to not see that line per se, but it creates a nice outer definition. So to top it off, I'm huge on lip gloss. I am a lip gloss lover. I don't like flat matte lips very often. There's a time and place for it. But on the daily, I really like glossy or creamy. I like a juicy lip look, okay? And one of my all-time favorite glosses to go over any lighter toned lipstick is Buxom Celeste. I like this color because it's like a peachy gloss with tons of gorgeous sparkle. So you can see in that gloss, it's just beautiful. I own several Buxom lip glosses. There's over 100 shades. Literally. In this line, there's something for everyone, and if a peachy pink isn't, this actually I wouldn't use the word pink, it's just gorgeous. So this gloss looks perfect over this lipstick color. So this is my peachy nude lip combo, the Lancome Ideal Lip Liner with Charlotte Tilbury's Kissing Lipstick formulation in the shade Bitch Perfect, and then Buxom Lip Gloss in the shade Celeste. This is such a gorgeous combination. I hate to take it off, but we're gonna move into we're gonna go lightest to darkest just because otherwise my lips are gonna get very stained. So I'm gonna move into a pinky, maybe like a pinky mauve combo. I wanted to share how I'm removing my makeup though, because these are kind of favorites. The Bioderma, I've had this in the past and I kind of steered away from it for a few years and was using the Simple brand that you can get, Walmart, Target, Walgreens, that kind of place, this sensitive version. And that's like a micellar water. But I've kind of gone back to the Bioderma and I'm really enjoying it. You can buy this in several different sizes. It removes your makeup beautifully. I also like to use this in the morning instead of washing my face in the morning, because I washed it at night and did my whole skincare. Before I do my skincare in the morning, I will just take a cotton round. And these are also favorites. I buy the Kirkland's brand cotton rounds, and you get a huge box of them. They're great for makeup removal. They're great for nail polish removal. But they have two sides. They have a smooth side and they have more of like a scrubby side. And so depending on what you're doing, I like that option as well. My natural lip color, guys, is very red. So keep that in mind too. I mean, I do love sharing lip combinations, but you also have to bear in mind everyone's skin tone is different, and that affects things too, and even the tone of your lip as well. But just know this is my natural color. It's just very pigmented, very red, which is why those really deep, rich, saturated colors look great on me, because it's just very complementary to my makeup here. So this morning I went online and was kind of going through my combos I had picked out, and then I went to see if they were still available. And so many things that these companies just don't make anymore. But bear in mind too, I've been, I started primarily out on this channel doing beauty content, and so a lot of my makeup I've had for many years. I've kind of shied away and gotten away from doing a lot of makeup buying in the last few years. I've kind of got my collection pared down, and it takes time to figure out what you really enjoy wearing and what looks best on you too. So I've gone on this makeup journey, right? And so if you go to any older videos, you can kind of see the journey happen here on my channel. But a lot of the things that I have, they don't make anymore. And even some of my absolute favorite lip liners, like the MAC Pro Longwear line, they completely discontinued that. So I had some of my favorites to share with you from that line. So I had to change gears because unfortunately they have discontinued things. So I have I have a lot of MAC lip liners because I enjoy them. So their regular lip liner line, they still make those, and they have a slew of colors. And so I'm gonna go to a kind of like a pinky mauve, my day-to-day favorite combinations. So I'm going to be using the lip liner by MAC called Soar. And here is what that color looks like. It is a beautiful dusty rose. This is one of those colors that I think is gonna look good on absolutely everybody. Since we're talking about it, here it is. This is Laura Mercier Plumberry, and that liner looks like this. This is a nice formula as well. I just find that these MAC lip liners stay on really well. But while we're kind of in this land of mauvey pinks, which I own a lot of those because that's something that works well for me. The lancome version, which we talked about lancome first here, but this version is the same line, just it's called Natural Mauve. I'll put that one over here. This is another really good everyday color, and that looks like that. You can apply lip liner in lots of different ways too. I mean, if you need to fake a lip, or if you have, you know, maybe a little bit of misshapenness like I do, where I have to do one side a little higher. I've kind of learned techniques over the years of just like rounding out this Cupid's bow here too, instead of directly following it. But depending on the look you're going for, I kind of change things out. I will sometimes take my lip liner all the way in and really fill in the sides of my lips. But just for the sake of showing you colors today, I'm just going to do a nice light line. Okay, and I have two lipsticks that I wear with this MAC Soar, so I will show you them both. They are both by MAC. The first one is called Faux, and it looks like this. This is a nice neutral mauvey pink. Probably more on the lighter spectrum there, and that is Faux. And then the other color I love to wear with this is called Brave. Now in the tube, these look very similar. This one's going to be a little bit deeper in tone. Maybe deeper is not the proper word here. It's just a little bit more pink. It's less neutral and more pink. So if you want more of a neutral, nude kind of lip, then I would go with Faux. Brave is going to give you more of that pink pout. And personally, I think this is a beautiful wedding day color. So I'm going to wear the one that's a little more pink, just because it's going to give us more of that pink pout, whereas the other color will give you more of a kind of a nude pink look. This is a beautiful, easy, don't think about it, gonna go with whatever you're wearing kind of color, because it's very lip colored. You know, it's not like leaning too saturated or too bright or too bold. It's just, you can't screw this color up. It is gorgeous. But of course, I need to put a little lip gloss on top of it. But here's what it looks like with just the liner and the lipstick. You put a gloss over a lipstick, it can completely change the color of it once again. So it really depends what you want to do. But Buxom White Russian is a really gorgeous, milky, creamy color. Mudslide is stunning. This might actually look good over this. I can't find the third one, but it's called Hot Toddy. That's another really great one. I have some fun colors here. I primarily have I have a lot of Buxom lip glosses just because I like the formulation. So I guess I'm gonna put a little bit of this Mudslide over the top of this lip look. Now this has a little bit more, this is like a nice rosy color with a hint of peach though. So this is gonna warm up this lip look just ever so slightly. So if you didn't want that, I would stay within more of a mauvey color or just a clear gloss. But I love how these lip glosses are minty. They give a plumping sensation to the lips, and like I said, I really like something to look plump and juicy. I don't want my lips to look small or shriveled or dry. Like none of those words I want to use to describe my lip look. So once again, this is MAC Soar lip liner paired with MAC Brave lipstick. And then I used Buxom's Mudslide over the top. Here's something I haven't touched on yet. When choosing a lip liner, I like to do it this way. If my lipstick is cool in tone, then I will marry that with either a neutral undertoned or warm toned lip liner. And then the opposite. If my lipstick is warm toned, then I will pair that with a cool or neutral undertoned lip liner, because I like the marrying of those opposite tones, and I feel like it just makes your lips stand out even more. So unfortunately, a lot of my gorgeous favorite corally spring lipsticks, a lot of them that I own are apparently so old that they've discontinued them. Hold on, let me break up a kitty fight. I kid you not, I have two cats at my feet, one rolling in the sun trying to get the other's attention, and my dog right over here. And I feel bad kicking them out because when it's just me here all day, they love to be under my feet. All right, so we're going to start with MAC Spice Lip Liner now for this next lip combination. This is one of the first lip liners I ever purchased from MAC. And if you were gonna like skip a bunch of unnecessary lip liners and just get like one mauve, one neutral, one deeper color, I think Spice would have you covered for a lot of those nude all the way up to deeper toned lipsticks, because the particular shade of it It's kind of in that category of it could pair well with a nude lipstick if you need a darker tone, but it also will pair well with more saturated, deeper colors. Now, I probably wouldn't pair this with pinks or anything like that, but as far as corals all the way down to your brownie nudes, your peachy nudes, your just nudes, I think this lip liner would fare well. So I'm gonna line my lips with MAC Spice. Another tip that I have for you when lining your lips is to look down at a mirror so your lips are fully relaxed and so you can get really to the outer edges of it rather than just looking straight on and trying to draw it. You're going to get a different effect than doing it while looking down and holding your liner at an angle. So the color is called Velvet Morning, and it is by the brand Lisa Eldridge. She has a makeup channel here on YouTube. She's actually a professional makeup artist, and she started her own line of lipsticks, and since this launch, she has added several more colors. But these are gorgeous lip colors, and they are indeed velvet. Like when you look at the tube, the bullet is just stunning. Okay, so this is an example of a color that I will wear matte. Because colors that are deeper in tone like this and brighter and bolder can lend themselves to be a little more high maintenance, adding gloss just makes that a potential disaster. I guess I like to do a matte finish in a red lipstick or a really saturated color. I think it's very classic looking. I think it's very elegant. And let me just fix the corners of my lips here. Deeper, saturated colors like this, I highly recommend a lip liner for, just because the edge is going to be more apparent on something like this versus a more sheer color where your lips can kind of show through and it doesn't matter as much. Whereas this, I really recommend doing a lip liner. This color, if you have warm undertones in your skin, you need this color. It's gorgeous. I can wear warmer toned things because I'm very neutral undertoned in my skin. So I can wear those cool things, but I can also wear things that are a little bit more warm. Especially once summertime rolls around and I get a little color in my skin. Or even if I throw on some self tanner, then this looks really good. This is one of those colors that just makes me feel so feminine and so beautiful. So this is MAC Spice lip liner paired with the Lisa Eldridge color called Velvet Morning. This is probably my most worn lip combo out of all of these things, just because I love red lipstick. If I had to pick a color, and you should think about this too, if you had to pick a color to be painted on your lips permanently, or a combination permanently, what would it be? I think for me, I would probably go with something that's more saturated. Probably any of these I would pick, but I feel like red just is elegance. You could be wearing a t-shirt and sweatpants and you put on a red lipstick, you look amazing. You could have dirty hair, just throw it up in a quick little bun like I did, put on a red lip, and I just find it to be so elegant, instantly glamorous, very classy, and I love it. For me, it brightens my blue eyes and it makes my skin look very creamy and milky, and I'm just all about it. So if you had to get any red lip liner, this is the best red lip liner I have ever found. It is by MAC, once again, and the color is called Cherry. It's a very blue undertoned red lip liner, but you can wear this with those warmer undertoned lipsticks, no problem. So once again, a very saturated color. I am definitely going to recommend with any red lip that, or dark pink or anything like that, wear a liner. Okay, so one would think, okay, you're gonna do a blue undertoned red lipstick. Yes, but no. Here is my favorite red lipstick of all time. I love the formula, I love the color, and it's not a true blue-based Christmas red. It actually has some pink in it. So that's what makes this a very unique color, because of the addedness of the pink, makes it super versatile. It doesn't just scream red lip, it's like a pinky red. It just kind of like makes you look twice, and it's so gorgeous on the lips. And the one caveat is that it is a splurge. Now, by no means is this specific shade necessary to get this look. You can find another red lipstick with a pinkiness added to it in different brands, but currently in my collection of what's available to purchase, I didn't have anything similar. I know, it's terrible, but it is by Tom Ford. So if you want to treat yourself, the color is called Cherry Lush, and it is simply stunning. I really like the formulation of his lipsticks. For me, the finish on it is very creamy, but it's not thick. It's not something that's gonna settle and feel tacky or thick. It's so smooth, it's very creamy. The finish is not too shiny, but shiny enough. I just love this color. It's just one of my absolute favorites. It's a stunning red. But like I said, I'm just sharing you my favorites. And so if you want to know, this is what it is. But by all means, you could probably find something very similar to this at a less expensive price point. Or maybe you've never had one of these and you just want to try and you go for it. Life's too short, right? So this is MAC Cherry Lip Pencil with Tom Ford Cherry Lush lipstick. And the last color combination that we're going to do is something that I wear a lot in the fall winter months. And this is an old favorite. I bought this, this is an old lip liner. I bought this lip liner in 2013. It's been around for a while, but I love it. It's MAC's Plum Lip Liner. We're gonna do a really rich, deep berry shade that is not too dark. I really don't think it's too dark, and I'll explain in a sec. So let's go in and apply the plum. We're getting to the point now where you would probably want to start to cover up some of the staining that's happening with concealer, but I'm just gonna kind of carry on here. And the lipstick I'm gonna go with is called Rebel. Do not let this color in this tube scare you because it's not that dark. It appears much, much deeper in the tube than it is on the lips, and you'll see. This is vampy goodness. This is about as vampy as I go anymore. I've had deeper colors from MAC and I liked them, but I didn't love them as much. Now, keep in mind, you could lighten up this lip look with a gloss because a gloss always brightens things up. This one catches my eye here. This one's called Gabby from Buxom. Maybe we'll throw a little bit of that on, but I wanted to give you an alternative that looks good with the Plum lip liner that I also wear a lot in the fall months, and it's called Love Liberty here by Charlotte Tilbury. Now, this one's gonna be more of your true berry, where it's got those more just bitten, red raspberry, brighter undertones, whereas this particular color called Rebel has more of the purple undertones. So berries can have more purples, or they could have, think about actual berries, they could have more like blackberry undertones or more red, raspberry, cherry, that sort of thing. So that's what this color is going to be a little bit more of. Let me give you a nice little swatch. This is another stunning, stunning color, and the Charlotte Tilbury formulation is gorgeous. Let me just swatch Rebel right next to the Love Liberty so that you can see what I'm speaking about here. So this is going to be the Rebel, and you can see those purple undertones coming through. And then this is the Love Liberty. That's probably going to lend itself to be a little bit more wearable for the average person that doesn't want to be as bold and bright. Then I would go for the Love Liberty because it is a beautiful berry shade. But here's what that color looks like on my lips. Now, we can brighten that up. Let me turn this up just a little bit with a little bit of gloss. And here's where, you know, there's a lot of freedom of what you want to do for a gloss. If you want to brighten it up and purposely do something that's lighter than this, or if you want to keep it within the deeper tone, then pick a gloss that's close in tone to the lipstick. So case in point, if you wanted to make this a little bit brighter, I would go for a color like this, Stacy from Buxom. It's a Buxom party here today, but I'm not joking. I have a ton of Buxom lip glosses because I really like them. And then this one is called Gabby. This would probably be keeping the color a little bit more deeper. So depending on what you want to do. So let me just lighten it up a little bit maybe here and put on Stacy. I think I'm just gonna say that Buxom's my favorite gloss formulation, but I like that tingy. It's my husband's nickname. I like that tingly, plumping sensation, and I think it makes the lips look really juicy and delicious, and I'm all about that life. So here is that combination, very bold, but man, it's good. So that was 5 different lip combinations. Let me know if you'd like to see more, because I could go all day talking about lip combinations and why this one works and why this one looks really good this way and how you can change everything up by just changing out your liner or changing out your gloss, and it gets me all sorts of excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet done so. Welcome. Hope you stay a while and enjoy yourself and have nothing short of a fabulous day. Bye guys.